subs, happy new year. Welcome to the first episode of the year for Creatia Conversation. I'm joined today by Katie Kinsey. Baby, what's up, girl? How's it going?
What's up? It's going.
How was your Christmas? How was your new year? How did you get anything cool?
Anything cool?
Anything you really wanted?
I mean, it's not exciting, but I just have drawers. I don't have a closet, so I got hangers to go over my door.
Oh, some adult Christmasing happening.
Yes.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yes.
What?
I'm very excited.
Listen, I like black.
Yeah.
The color. I have a lot of black stuff, so.
So I just had this conversation with Matt yesterday.
Morning a dead hamster. I thought about getting a hamster. I forget that now that I'm an adult, I can do that if I wanted to. Yeah. So that's something I have considered getting, though I know it comes with them. But so, what have you been playing? What have you been watching? Have you been catching up on anything over the break?
Actually, didn't really play anything over Christmas and stuff. Same thing with watching. I'm kind of just decompressing before I start everything again.
Yeah, that's fair. I watched Saltburn.
I don't know. So did I.
And boy, howdy, was that an experience.
Yeah.
What's up, Will? I missed you. But yeah, that movie was something else.
Yeah.
Something else. Very much I wouldn't say horror. Oh shit. Thriller type movie. But okay, here I am. I'm back.
There you are.
But yeah, so that, and I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy. It's kind of just something that's easy to play for me right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for showing up. We definitely missed you. If you're watching now live on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. And that's twitch.tv/Creatia World. Also, if you have Prime or Prime Gaming, make sure you check that out so you can give us that free sub that you get every month. Make sure you reinitiate it every month because you do have to go in there and make sure you give us that free sub. Also, you can watch us live on YouTube at youtube.com/Creatia World. And when you are there, make sure you hit that bell, flick that bean, give it a little soft little gentle flick so you can get all the updates on what we've got going on. Also, pornhub.com/model/Creatia World is where you can find most things. It's our favorite place for you to watch us, so make sure you check us out there as well. And also, we have a Patreon. If you would like to give us a single dollar even, you won't miss it. I promise you won't. That's patreon.com/Creatia World. We really appreciate your support if you would do so. And I do believe it is newsy time. Newsy time. Okay, just reading once. Let me read this first. But yeah. So, did you watch The Last of Us?
I did.
Okay, so you did watch that. Did you play the game or did you watch the game be played?
I played the first one. I have the second. I just haven't played it yet. That's the goal this year, is to play it.
Okay, it's good. I highly recommend. They're both really good. The second game is also really good considering it's a sequel. Sorry about my camera being weird today. I'll work on it. Come on. There we go. So, The Last of Us. We got much Last of Us news, but let's start with the prequel. So this comes from IGN. The Last of Us actor Nick Offerman says that there are ideas for a prequel series. This is by Adele Anchors Range. The Last of Us guest star Nick Offerman has confirmed that there are ideas for a potential spin-off prequel series focused on the fan favorite characters Bill and Frank, which, yeah, that episode was heavy.
The saddest episode ever.
I was like weeping.
Oh, so was I.
I was like, this is just too sad for me. But Offerman picked up his first Emmy Award over the weekend, taking home a gold statuette for Outstanding Guest Actor in the Drama Series for his performance as Bill in the third episode of HBO's The Last of Us. Backstage at the event, the actor suggested it might not be the last we have seen of his beloved character. And this is a quote. "It certainly has been pitched. I think we pitched a whole miniseries of it." Offerman asserted per THR before he jokingly quipped, "It could be a musical," adding, "We're not short on ideas. We'll just see what the co-creators Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann come up with." That being said, I think that if it's HBO and if it is, HBO is usually really big on prequels and making the most money, as we see with House of Dragons. So I have no doubt that there will be. Come on, there we go. Let's see. But also, and this comes from Variety, The Last of Us grabs 8 wins on night 1 of the Creative Arts Emmy Awards, which is crazy. 8 is a lot, but they deserved it. I think it was a good show. Everybody was watching.
Yeah.
The Last of Us, The White Lotus, which I haven't seen.
I haven't either.
The Bear, which I've seen a little bit of, and Beef gained momentum Saturday night as each show picked up big wins at the Creative Arts Emmy Awards. HBO's The Last of Us, The Bear, and Netflix's Wednesday and HBO's The White Lotus won 4 apiece. Netflix's Beef took home 3 trophies on the first night of the 2-night Creative Awards at the Peacock Theater in downtown Los Angeles. Wins for The Last of Us include guest actor and actress, and the series also the key craft categories. So I guess pretty good as far as the Emmys goes. Do you watch awards shows at all?
Not typically. I kind of just like catch up on Twitter as the awards kind of happen.
Fair. Yeah, I don't know. Like the last time I watched an award show was probably it's been a while, I think. Actually, it's just been a while. But yeah, it seems like we could get a prequel from The Last of Us, which I don't doubt, as well as it seems like they've done well enough to probably go into 3 seasons, if not more, of the show. Yeah. Some comments on it, though. The episode we got already gave us the prequel. It was good. We don't need more. That comes from Bomberman135, and that's fair. We don't need more, but, we'll probably get more.
Yeah.
That's just kind of the nature of those types of things. Zombie Pussy, the prequel. And that icon you see is Travis's icon, not mine. So, but yeah, let's see what we have up next. Let's do a trailer. As we know, Mickey Mouse. It's kind of crazy how quickly these things started popping up. Literally, as soon as it became public domain, we have lots of Mickey Mouse content. So let's check out the trailer for Mickey Mouse Trap. This is official teaser trailer. So I have no idea what to expect from this. So,
oh boy,
hopefully it's not crazy.
As These are the best party that we can throw.
I've seen some rejections in my time, but man, that was a lot. There's blood all over the junk.
Yeah, it's all about the fine print, I think, when it comes to that. People need to be careful for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like completely in love with being ready. It's totally disgusting.
All right, bitch.
Put the phone down! Put the phone down, please! I was like, dude, I've already stopped. No,
all right.
Yeah, turn around, please!
This looks like a student film.
I'll be right back.
This is hysterical.
And he's dead.
What?
Like if he was in a horror movie, you'd never say, I'll be right back. Because then you don't.
So scary.
Where the hell did he go?
Where did he go?
Jesus.
Are you scared yet? The mouse is out.
This is too much.
Love that. That's great.
It's something.
It's something, that's for sure. But also we have another trailer, another mouse trailer. Ironically enough. Let me find it. Okay. Yeah, people really have ran with this, as it seems.
Oh yeah.
Which is expected. The same went for, Winnie the Pooh.
True.
Okay.
Hey there. Thanks for coming out. We've got a bit of an infestation here at the storage facility.
And this is for a game, which I think has more potential to actually be scary than a movie.
Oh yeah.
These nests. They're everywhere. We tried to take care of it ourselves, but things have escalated. The exterminators are our last hope. Please, help us before.
Wow.
Okay.
Goddamn. Well then. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. I wish there's more creativity beyond horror and porn. Literally, it's like they could do so much more, but I think horror and porn are just the most attention grabby when it comes to those things, like the most polar opposites of what those
original
icons have to offer. So that's that, I guess. Do you like Baja Blast?
I love Baja Blast.
Well, you're in luck because Mountain Dew is to sell Baja Blast nationwide in stores for all of 2024.
Let's go.
And I know that they've done this before, but this is I believe it's all year. This comes from Food Beast by Nirmala Singh. For decades, Baja Blast, a beloved beverage from PepsiCo's Mountain Dew, was exclusive to Taco Bell. And honestly, it's the only reason that I personally would go to Taco Bell, because I'm not a huge Taco Bell girly. That's not like where I live. And for the first time ever, it's making its debut in retail stores across the nation for a whole year. I know that they've had it in stores before, but it has never been that long.
Yeah.
If you've never had Baja Blast before, it's a tropical lime flavored beverage with a unique teal color tone. It essentially tastes like the perfect balance of juice and soda combined into one, a combo that has led to a devoted following since its inception back in 2004. Now fans don't have to go to Taco Bell for their Baja Blast fix. PepsiCo announced that for the drink's 20th anniversary, dubbed Baja-versary, similar to Slammiversary and Slam. You know, that's like my new thing now, is trying to come up with more words for slam within the wrestling community, which I don't live either, but I'm still impressed. Baja-versary. The brand is giving fans what they deserve, a full year to buy their favorite flavor in bottles and cans in the store. I predict people will be buying and storing a lot of this over the year. And to deepen the fan love for Baja Blast, for the first time ever, Mountain Dew's Baja Blast will have a Super Bowl commercial during the Super Bowl LVIII, which I don't.
Oh, couldn't tell you what it is.
Yeah, I can
get
like
the Roman numerals
up to 20, and after that, I'm like, okay. I
think L's like 50.
Okay, and VII is 8, so maybe 58.
58.
Together, we got there.
We got there somehow. If it's right, who knows?
Yeah, if it's right, debatable. But they will have their own commercial for the Super Bowl, which is interesting because I know that I don't watch Super Bowl commercials like that anymore. But yeah. And I'm back. Romans don't know that shit. Yeah, LVII. I'm curious to know if we got it right though.
Yeah, now I'm kind of intrigued. I hope we did.
What is okay? Tell me the number in normal. 58. We were right. Woohoo!
Oh.
Yeah, Baja Blast incoming. Love Baja Blast.
I'm so excited because it's usually just like summertime they have it.
Right.
Now I can get it all year. Like I can
You
go
don't
out right
think
now.
it tastes like lime, Taekwon? I mean, it tastes like a hint of lime with it, because I don't know. I do think there's lime to it. More lime than Sprite, but less of a bite than Sprite, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I can agree.
What do we have up next? This comes from Comic Book. Marvel Studios producer addresses new Disney Plus show release strategy. This is by Charlie Ridgely. Scroll. Let's see. Marvel Studios and Disney Plus are starting to get creative when it comes to releasing new TV shows. Loki's second season retained a weekly format and was moved to a prime release time at night, allowing everyone to watch together. The new season of What If saw new episodes released every day over a 9-day stretch throughout the holidays. Next, Marvel's Echo will see all 5 of its episodes released at the same time, debuting simultaneously on both Disney Plus and Hulu. These different release strategies are providing new ways for fans to connect with the Marvel shows and allowing Marvel Studios more flexibility with the kind of stories being pursued. Speaking with comicbook.com ahead of Echo's premiere, producer Richie Palmer opened up about the differing releases and how they're helping the studio creatively. It allows us an opportunity to kind of go ideas first. Find characters from the comics, whether they're established characters like Daredevil or new characters like Maya, and kind of get to tell awesome stories that are totally different from one another. Palmer explained. So getting to tell a gritty, grounded, violent story for Maya in the next couple of years, we'll see something completely different with another new character from the comics. And that, to me, is the most fun part of the future of Marvel, especially on the television side. But that's the opportunities that are being awarded to us right now, that we get to do all of those things. And like What If, you mentioned, can be released over 9 nights over the holidays. and this awesome multiverse animated series that is so kick-ass and big. Let's see. It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how Echo performs with its simultaneous release, if the Hulu audience is as connected to the Marvel series as those on Disney Plus. The recent Goosebumps series has had a similar strategy, though it was rolled out over several weeks. Which brings me to another trailer we have, and that would be for Echo.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. And I'm back. Let's see.
When I was a boy, I had to choose a path, or fate would choose for me. I've hurt
Travis
people,
is here.
and I'm going to hurt more. I'm asking forgiveness for what I'm about to do. Savages, gang wars, the city crumbles. Maya, we are the only ones we can trust.
In 5 days. I probably will not be watching
That's
this.
not something I can forget. Nothing about this brings me joy. You brought this on yourself. It hurts me. I have to kill you. Marvel Studios Echo. All episodes streaming January 9th. Set your Disney Plus profile to TM.
That's just not my like. I really like Daredevil, but that's that.
Yeah.
Larger man, I'm sure. Like, he's unkillable, I believe. But yeah, that was Marvel's Echo, which is coming out on the 9th of listen. It's not that I don't support them, it's just that it's just not, it doesn't seem like interesting to me. But yeah, that was Marvel's Echo. And we have a trailer filled segment today.
It's okay.
Catching up on all this news and stuff. Let's see what we have. Let's watch something spooky.
Okay.
And this is my heroes don't use it. Listen, leave me alone. This is the come on.
You don't have to be afraid. This child is his way.
And that is the The First Omen. Welcome back. Yeah, The Omen is an older film, right? I do believe I've seen it. But yeah, this looks like I don't know if it's a retelling or
I believe it's a prequel.
Prequel. Yeah, okay. And this comes from Collider. The First Omen, release date, cast, plot, and everything we know so far. It's time to find out what happened before, the 1976 classic by Lauren Christaff. The Omen is undoubtedly one of the creepiest horror films of all time. So genre fans are obviously thrilled that a prequel is on the way. Because everything gets a prequel, and that's just, the world we live in. Yeah. The First Omen, the prequel to the 1976 classic, has gone through more than a few changes and revisions since it was first announced in 2016. A release date has now been set, and the film is set to hit the big screen very soon. And so here's the synopsis. A young American woman is sent to Rome to begin a life of service to the church, but encounters a darkness that causes her to question her faith and uncovers a terrifying conspiracy that hopes to bring the birth of evil incarnate. Scary, spooky. The First Omen is set to hit theaters on Friday, April 5th. Instead of the dramatic thriller Dreamer, the prequel will be sandwiched between 3 different major blockbusters. The weekend before, we see the release of Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, and the weekend after, we'll see the release of Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, which also, that is another thing. Oh, hi. That's another thing I did see over the break. I did go watch Godzilla -1.
Oh, how'd you like it?
It was good. I didn't know it was going to be like Japanese completely, which like no issues there, obviously.
Yeah.
But it just was not. I was like, oh, so this is like a whole subtitle film, but it was fine. It was really good. It felt like I was watching something that had a lot of allegory and like meaning that I wasn't necessarily a part of, as someone who's not Japanese. So, but I could tell the weight of it itself was heavy for those who it mattered to. So, yeah. But if you're still here, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for staying. We have some ads for you. If you want the show without ads, here's just a reminder that you can go check it out at patreon.com/Creatia World. We also have some other shows there if you're interested in watching them. That would be Return to Wrestling with Matt and Travis. I think they're still doing Slamboree 1998, and Multiverse with Mara and Travis, and they're doing Legion of Superheroes. They watch animated superhero films for Multiverse. And also, If You Have to Ask with Matt and Kate, and I believe the latest one was Handjobs for Strippers. So today we're changing it up a little bit. This episode today is sponsored by Insurance Genius. So let me be sure to get that right, and we'll hit the ad.
Y'all, I know we're having a lot of fun right now, but I actually want to talk to you about something very important: your health. You see, life is full of twists and turns, and that's why having the right health insurance matters. I want to make sure you have the coverage you need without breaking the bank, and that starts with speaking to me for absolutely no charge. Having health insurance isn't just about doctor visits, though. It's about living a healthier, happier life. Physical health and mental well-being go hand in hand, and that's why the plans I represent cover not just the physical, but the mental aspects of your health as well. And here's the deal. I'm very good at what I do. So not only can I find you the perfect plan, but I might even be able to get you one for free. That's right, free advice and a free plan. Your health is too important to compromise. So let's chat find the right plan, and ensure your well-being. Just visit health.creatiaworld.com today to schedule a free consultation. The link is right here in the description. That's health.creatiaworld.com. Your health, your future.
That's all we got. Very much shorter. But that's going to be the new way we do our ads here. Just something quick, short, simple, and it'll change up every week. But up next, this comes from IGN. Finally, a reality. This comes from Wesley and Poole. Have you played with any VR yet?
I don't personally have one. I know a few people who do. So, like, I've done a few things with them on VR, but yeah.
My niece got one, the Meta Quest, for her Christmas, and I was alarmingly jealous. It was pretty cool, like cooler than I thought it was going to be. But this is Apple's version of their VR headset. The Apple Vision Pro launches February 2nd at all U.S. Apple Store locations and online at the U.S. Apple Store. The Vision Pro is Apple's $3,499. Jesus, that's so much money. Mixed reality headset designed to introduce spatial computing to consumers. It has augmented reality capabilities, but also can switch to virtual reality seamlessly by using the dial on the headset. Pre-orders begin January 19th. The era of spatial computing has arrived, said Apple boss Tim Cook. Apple Vision Pro is the most advanced consumer electronics device ever created. Yeah, but it's not consumer friendly with that price, just saying. Nope. It's revolutionary and magical user interface will redefine how we connect, create, and explore. That's wild. That's so much money. Apple made a point of mentioning the Vision Pro's environments feature. Here you can virtually visit dynamic landscapes like Joshua Tree and Yosemite National Parks, and even surface on the moon. That's pretty cool. You can also use the three-dimensional interface to display apps side by side at any scale. Apple said more than 1 million familiar apps across iOS and iPad OS are available in Apple Vision Pro and automatically work with the new input system. On the gaming front, users can access games on the Apple Store or on the App Store as you'd expect. They'll be played on a screen as large as users want. But there are also new spatial games, including Game Room, What the Golf, Super Fruit Ninja, and which take advantage of the powerful capabilities of Apple Vision Pro to transform the space around players, offering unique and engaging gameplay experiences. Interesting. The first comment by Grandma's Moon Pie, which is a name. Not sure why anyone would spend that kind of money on a first generation novelty. Good God, use that money for something better, like a new gaming computer, a down payment for a new car, or a down payment for a mortgage, or a vacation. Anything else is better. And that's fair. Like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Outrageous.
But on the other side, this is by Last Life Lost. If you read the reviews, most people who have tested it say it's magic. The fact that they got the eye tracking to work is wild. The device is a huge step forward for computing inputs with AR. So I guess it is very much a cool product, but I don't know how it could be that price. It's just kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's quite outrageous.
Yeah. Apple can kiss my entire black ass with that. I mean, yeah, that's like a lot of money. A lot of money. I can't imagine anyone I know paying that much for a VR headset when there's better options for less. Not necessarily better options, but there are options for less money that have games that, I don't know if the Apple App Store will have games that you can get for the other VR headsets. So that's interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah, what else do we have today? Let's watch another trailer. This is PlayStation 5's upcoming game in 2024.
Wanna take your shot? Show me what you got. Come get it if you want it. I got it. Best overall, best in class. Best coming in first place, not last. I hustle, cause that's what hustlers do. You gotta do what I do if you want my spot. Come and get it. Wow, explosion. Come and get it. I saw, I conquered. Come and get it. My empire prospered. Come and get it. I slay my monsters. Come and get it. So you want this? Come and get it. No go too hard. Come and get it. No armor too large. Come and get it. Forward I march. Come and get it. So you want this? Come and get it. Ain't nobody holding me back. Stepping up and on the attack. Got no time for counting the stacks. You say you want this? Come get it. Ain't no glamour to it. Take a hammer to it. Knock down, get up, get back and do it. How bad you want this? Come and get it. Say you want my spot. Come and get it. Wanna take your shot? Come and get it. Think you look real hot? Come and get it. What you made of? Come and get it. Come and get it.
PlayStation.
Lots of new games coming this year. Hopefully, something amazing will knock our socks off. This comes from New York Post, actually. I just found this. A news anchor slammed after telling teen gamer who beat Tetris for the first time ever to go outside. Yeah, I was like, whoa. This is by Gabriel Hayes. Social media users tore into a Sky News anchor this week after she made a dismissive comment to a 13-year-old gamer in her report on him being the first ever person to beat Nintendo's version of Tetris. Just that, like, how could you rip into a 13-year-old? That's like so.
Yeah, like
That's a
clearly
child.
it's something that he likes to do. Like
like, do you have something better to pick on some of your own stuff?
honestly.
After reporting on Willis Gibson reaching the highest level of anyone has ever played the game, crashing its coding, Jane Secker took a moment in her Sky News broadcast to tell the young man to get some fresh air. As a mother, I would just say to step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air. Beating Tetris is not a life goal, she said with a smile on her face. Well, he's 13. He's got a lot of life ahead of him. Maybe this bitch should go outside herself.
And like, he probably still goes outside and shit. Like,
literally,
he's just dedicated a lot of time to it. Like,
I would be so proud of my kid. Like,
honestly.
Oh wow. Okay. The comment angered users online who found it condescending and dismissive of the young Oklahoman's achievement, the first of its kind since the video game was released on the Nintendo Entertainment System in 1985. And something many longtime Tetris fans have considered impossible. The account for a Nintendo fan in the UK, Nintendo South Wales, came to Gibson's defense, stating, Sky News' Jane Secker breaks script to tell a 13-year-old who reached level 157 in NES Tetris. This priggish, ignorant belittlement of Willis Gibson's achievement shows gaming stigma is sadly alive and well. Yeah, that's fair. He's just a kid. Damn, he really is just a kid. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
literally get some bitches. That is better than telling him to go outside.
Yeah.
Like, but again, 13 is not really an age where an adult should be shitting on his life like that.
Honestly.
That's that's pretty crazy. That's insane. Let me see, what else do I have today? I think I have another trailer, I believe. I don't. I lied. Okay. I thought I did, but I don't. Let's see. Okay. This comes from Wizards of the Coast. Now admits AI was used to create Magic the Gathering trading card game image after initially denying it. So they said that they did not use AI to create an image for a trading card game card, but it turns out that they did. This comes from Eddie Mackich on GameSpot. Wizards of the Coast, the company behind the Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering series, has confirmed that AI was indeed used to create a marketing image after initially denying that was the case. In a post on social media, Wizards of the Coast said, "We made a mistake earlier when we said that a marketing image we posted was not created using AI." After fans pointing out the artwork for the Magic TCG book looked as if it was made using AI, Wizards of the Coast has now stated that it looks like some AI components, quote unquote, were used to make the image. The company pointed out how Adobe's popular editing software Photoshop now features a generative AI option that allows users to enhance and refine their creations. Wizards of the Coast added that a human did the work to create the overall image. While the art came from a vendor, it's on us to make sure that we're living up to our promise to support the amazing human ingenuity that makes Magic great. We already made clear that we require artists, writers, and creatives contributing to Magic TCG to refrain from using AI generative tools to create final Magic products. Going forward, Wizards of the Coast said it is evaluating how we work with vendors on things to make like marketing images and other creative endeavors beyond products alone. I do think that I saw the image. I don't know if I'll be able to find it fast enough, but a lot of people were pointing out that it did look like it was AI generated, which is alarming and also sad.
Yeah.
It definitely needs to be something that is put in their like contracts, and there should be a way to at least see if they can go back and see that it's not AI generated. A way to check it, basically. But yeah, that's lame. Especially,
why lie?
yeah, well, I mean, it's easier to just type it in, but if you're getting paid to do something, I don't know who's to blame, the artist or Wizards of the Coast, or both, probably both. But yeah, that's kind of wild. But yeah, let's see, what else do I have here for us today? Did you watch The Sopranos?
A long time ago. I don't think I ever finished it. That's something I need to like go back and fully watch.
Yeah, that's something I considered watching, as I haven't seen it myself, but it does seem like it's like it's a classic. Yep. But this also comes from GameSpot. The Sopranos celebrates 25th anniversary with deleted scenes, free episodes, and a TikTok. HBO's iconic drama, The Sopranos, celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. To mark the occasion, HBO is releasing deleted scenes, launching a new TikTok account, streaming episodes for free, and hosting real-world fan gatherings. Wow, that's crazy. People care that much about... Okay. The TikTok account, The Sopranos, is running 25-second recaps of all 86 episodes, and it's presumably a bid to get young people to get into the show and then sign up for Max to watch it. That's fair. In terms of deleted scenes, the Max app now has Sopranos 25th anniversary hub for the show that includes 15 deleted scenes, 3 of which have never been seen before, as well as 5+ hours of behind the scenes content. And I do have a promo for that. So let's see if we can check that out. Let me just grab it really quick. Pause. Copy. But yeah, I'd never seen The Sopranos, but I know that it's one of those classics that lots of people are into.
Yep.
I'd like to propose a toast to my family. Someday soon, you're gonna have families of your own. And if you're lucky, you'll remember the little moments that were good.
What are you so afraid is going to happen?
I don't know.
From the beginning. Wow. But yeah, The Sopranos is 25 years old this year, which is kind of crazy.
That's awesome.
I have not seen The Wire. I was like, damn, you don't know me. But yeah, I haven't seen The Wire. Have you seen The Wire?
No, I haven't. I know a lot about it, but I just haven't watched it.
Will says that he's on a Scarface American Gangster side with my mom movie. Mom movies are good. Like,
yep.
I prefer movies though, I think, over like a whole series because it's hard for me to stay invested, I guess.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, movies to me are like the to go for mob stuff. But there's this one, I think, The Irishman, that I watched with.
I mean, that was basically a movie. Yeah.
But I do think it was just like a 3.5 hour movie. But yet, was it a movie? No, it was a show. You're right. It was a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like 4. It was like cut into like 4 parts or something.
Yeah. And that one, I enjoyed that one. Because I always go into like a hole of like a Wikipedia hole when it comes to like historic stuff. I'm like, wow, what really happened? Who did what? Blah blah blah.
Yep.
But yeah, that's The Sopranos is coming, or is 25 years old this year. So
nice.
Let me see if I can find one more thing for us to get into as we close out the show today. Stranger Things has officially begun. Season 5 officially begins production, and the cast photo is revealed. Did you watch Stranger Things? I haven't.
I have.
Okay. I feel like I'm like one of the only people hasn't seen it. But yeah, I have not seen it, but I've heard great things. Season 5 has officially began production. After a delay due to the writer's strike, Stranger is now officially in production. To celebrate the moment, Netflix also released a photo of the cast back on set. While we didn't learn anything more about the much anticipated season, this news marks a big milestone for the series that first began in 2016. So Netflix also previously revealed the very first lines of season 5 script, and that the first episode will be called Chapter 1, The Crawl. As previously mentioned, the production of Stranger Things' 5th season was meant to start last year, but the writer's strike brought it to a halt. So yeah, I guess season 5 is year or late this year probably, but yeah. And with that, I want to thank you guys again for coming. Make sure you check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and X at It's Creatia World. Also, creatiaworld.com is a place that you can go to. We would love if you would check it out. That's creatiaworld.com. It's sort of a hub where you can find all of our shows, everything we have to offer. It's a landing point for the many things that we've got going on. Also, make sure you check out facebook.com/Creatia World and facebook.com/groups /Dim Dragons if you like dragons, fantasy, Lord of the Rings, Dragon Age, Game of Thrones, all of that stuff. Make sure you check out that Facebook group, Dim Dragons. Also, our Facebook group, SmackNet Raw, is the safest and cleanest place to discuss wrestling without any toxicity. And you, where can they find you, Katie?
So you can follow me on Twitter at KatieWrestling13. The link tree in my bio to take you all things She Elite Showcase. Twitch.tv/She Elite Showcase and YouTube.com/She Elite Showcase. Typically Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I have a bunch of shows over there that I do. You can just go check everything out over there.
Cool. And you guys can find me on Twitter at it's _PPower, and on Instagram at it's.ppower. Thank you guys a ton for tuning in, and we'll be back tomorrow with me and Matt. So